Testing 1 2 1 2. We're about to do a makeup tutorial. Hi beautiful ladies, good morning. Today is podcast day, so I decided to do a longer version formatted video of me doing my makeup because I feel that usually when I do makeup tutorials I do it on hyperlapse. So today I'm just gonna kind of like do a little bit slower video. I'm going to try to not have this video be super duper lengthy. I pray that you all enjoy it. But first, coffee. I didn't eat this morning because I didn't really feel hungry, so I just had crackers. And also another thing I want to note is that if you hear any of my family members or any of my children in the background, listen, this is mom life, this is wife life, and it's almost impossible to record in this house without getting someone in the video or just having them talk. So bear with me because this is just my life. And yeah, all right, so I already went and I washed my face and moisturized my face. So I'm going to go ahead and spray. This is what I use. I kind of just let it sit. I kind of do this and fan it so that it dries and dries faster. I'm gonna apply my primer. I like this primer. I just started using this, but I do like it because you can just, it's called a power grip primer and you can really feel it grip in your face. So I do love this primer. I don't think I've ever loved the primer so much. Would y'all believe me if I told y'all that I have not gotten my eyebrows waxed in about 3 to 4 years? And I'm being so honest, I have not gotten my eyebrows waxed. They don't really grow like here too much, and sometimes I'll just kind of like pluck them, but they grow in length and they're super duper curly. You just kind of like let that sit for a couple minutes. Not a couple minutes, that's way too long. A couple seconds. You can actually feel it, like, I don't know, it's not super duper sticky because I think that would really annoy me, but you can feel the grip. I hope that makes sense. All right, so I went ahead and I put a little bit of foundation. I'm not gonna put too much on today. Because my face is a little itchy here and I don't wanna put too much. And number two, I don't really need that much foundation if I'm being honest. So I'm just gonna do a very light foundation and it's just gonna be with the tapping of the blending sponge, sorry. And if it's too dry, I usually just give it like a really small spray just so it's not too wet, but wet enough to kind of like just be able to, you know, spread this and sponge it into your face. And go ahead and spray again, just to kind of like lock that in. What I do to make my life easier is I lay everything out in order. Because I'm kind of new to with like some of these products and I want to make sure I'm using them in the right order. So before I go ahead and start, I kind of like lay all my products out in the order that I'm going to use them, and I just flow right from there. So that I'm not like trying to figure out what's next or use anything out of order. And just an FYI, what's making me break out, I'm not really sure what it is. It's not my foundation. I've been using this foundation for a very, very long time in most of my products. I did try using a few new things lately when I moved here, just trying to experiment. And I believe it was either one of the moisturizers I use or a cleanser. I'm trying to figure out which one it is that made my face break out, because I do not ever break out. I'm being honest. I never break out. I'm not that type of skin that will break out for anything. That's why I'm kind of shocked that I'm even breaking out a little bit. It's not bad at all, but it does itch a little. So I am going to be very careful on the things that I'm using because, you know, I don't want my face to break out. I've always had very, very good skin and never had to kind of like have a really hard time to take care of my skin. I've always had very clean skin, very clear skin, and my face would only like have a couple breakouts, like a pimple here or there when it's my time of the month. That's really about it. So yeah, I need to just figure out what's doing this to my face because I don't. All right, I'm gonna get to one of my favorite parts. I just started using this and I absolutely love it. I got these two from TikTok Shop. As I stated in one of my other videos, I wish that I got this in a more pink color. This is a peach, which is okay. It is really still pretty, but for a more pinkish look, I would go with one of the other colors, but these go on so amazing. And I really love like the blend, how they blend in. Like you have to twist it and then, you know, it kind of like opens it up. And then you twist it to close it, because if not, I think it'll keep on like spilling out. But I really, really like this. The creaminess of it is amazing and how it blends. I'm gonna show you guys. It's really like beautiful. If you can see, it just kind of just blends right into your skin. Like it's just beautiful. See how beautiful it is? Like, this ain't got nothing on a powder contour. I used to use this, and I love it too. I'll still use it, but I really love the creaminess of this. So I'm sorry, I had to find my contour again because my son is here, the baby, and he keeps moving stuff and playing with my makeup. Like, I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that when it gets to the contouring part, that like and forward, that's my favorite part. I don't really like the whole foundation part of it. I don't know why. I don't know. I really like the contouring part. I like the blush part. I like the concealer part of the makeup. And so yeah. So this is the blush. See how peach it is? And I had to unlock it. If you just saw me, I just like twisted the cap because if not, it'll keep on spilling. But yeah, it's very, very creamy. So I locked it back up and I can squeeze it and nothing's coming out. So you have to lock and unlock that. So I'm gonna go in with my blush brush. It gives a very natural look, but you can still see some pink. It's very pretty. It's very, very pretty. Again, I'm not a professional makeup artist, so if you see that I'm doing something wrong, don't come for me. This, I don't know, if you look at it in the camera, it looks okay here, but when I'm looking at it with the natural light hitting it this way, it seems like a little bit too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna run it back and just pull a little bit off, because for me personally, I don't like it too. All right, so I did go ahead and pull a little bit out. I know you probably can't really tell in this camera, honestly, but I did pull a little bit out. And how I did that is I went in with like a cleaner brush and I just kind of like pulled some out, and then I went in with my sponge and just kind of dabbed some out to get it to where I like it to be. So now we're going to move on, and my son went ahead and messed up all of my order. So bear with me. So I used Tarte, whatever. Just do a few dabs. Now I am a concealer girl. I really love concealer. But today I'm trying not to do too much. Okay, so you basically just blend those all in. I naturally have dark circles. I've always, had dark circles growing up, and as I became a mother, it doesn't stop because I barely sleep. So I live by my concealer. If not, I'll walk around looking like a human raccoon, and we don't want that. So I love the concealer part. That's why I looked over. Since I have really curly eyebrows, like I mentioned earlier, I already brushed them up, and I'm gonna go ahead with this gel. This gel, sometimes it flakes, so I'm still gel experimenting. I tried 2 gels so far. I don't really like this one. I think the one that I did like better was, I think it's by NYX. It's a smaller tube, but I just tried this one out just to see, and I paid for it, so I'm just gonna use it up. But I am experimenting on eyebrow gels because I do need one, more because I don't really tint my eyebrows because I don't like the dark look, because I have naturally dirty blonde hair, so I don't really like my eyebrows to look super much darker than my hair. So I just kind of like leave them as natural as possible, and I like it that way. But I do need the gel to kind of like keep them in place since my brows are super long and curly. And then after that, I set my face, and this is new for me. This is the 3rd time I'm using it. It's the pink one. Garage door. Sorry if you heard that. Someone's going at the garage. Pink is my favorite color, so I mean, why wouldn't I want pink on my face, I just press this sponge into the pink. Isn't this so pretty? It's so pretty. Personally, I wish it was a little more pink, but that's just me because I'm a pink girl. And then once I let that sit for a little bit, I just kind of go and just kind of blend it all in, but at the same time, we're taking like anything excess off. This kid, he just doesn't give me a break. At this point, I removed all the excess, and then I usually go in with my highlighter. I do have blush right here. That's what I usually use. This is like 10 years old. Just kidding, but about 10 years old. I still use it. I love it because the highlighters are called Bougie, Extra, Snatch, Shook, Slay, as you see it's on, Poser, yes, and Lit. I usually use Extra because, hey, that's what I am. So I just kind of go a little bit with the fan-looking brush. My lashes are very long, so I don't really need too much, but it does make a difference. Sorry, I have this mirror, but another one of my favorite things that I really love to do is I use this Snatch, the light version highlighter, and I like to put it in my inner eyes here, because I think it just looks really pretty. And we have that little highlighter in there. I go in and give one more spray after everything. Voila! And I don't really wear like colored lips or anything, but I got all these beautiful new pencils from Amazon. They're such pretty colors. They're really pretty, a whole bunch, like a variety. So for like typically for like a day that I'm just going to be shooting podcasts here, I would just wear clear gloss, because I don't really wear anything on my lips but clear gloss. But just for the heck of it, today I am going to just use something light and neutral. If you need any help with the products that I use, I will send you that if you like. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this, but I'm going to take a picture after I do my hair, and I'm going to put it at the end of this video.